happened is when I moved to New York 2 years ago, it was January, I was making my new goals for the year, and I wrote women empowerment on a notepad, and I underlined it. And I didn't really know what I was going to do, but I knew I wanted to do something in that realm. And that's kind of how this project developed. And I really just did it because I personally wanted to meet these women and kind of learn, like, what qualities was it about them that made them successful, and what did they have that helped them to succeed. So that was kind of my idea. I really just wanted to get up close with them and kind of hear their story and learn from them. So that's why I started it. And it's crazy how it's come like totally full circle now. I'll tell you this quick story. I got an Instagram DM last night, and this dad messaged me, and I didn't know him. He had sent me a DM, and he said, is this my 7-year-old daughter? I have a 7-year-old daughter. Do you think she could come to the gallery show? And I was like, yes, of course, absolutely. And he was like, okay, cool, I'm going to bring her. I think that's something that she needs to see. So I was like, wow, it's totally like its own piece now, and it's going out into the world. So I love that so much. A couple of housekeeping things. I want to say thank you to so many people, but I'll try to keep it short. To Janessa with this space. She's been amazing. Another female founder. Love that. My dad came from Missouri to help me hang 55 frames. We hung these frames all night last night, so thank you so much for doing that. My roommates have lived with these frames in our apartment for like a month now, so shout out to them, and especially Lauren, who's literally helped me with all the things. To everyone who I photographed for the series, thank you so much for sharing your story with me. It means so much. And to all of you guys, I appreciate it. I'm loving that you're coming and checking it out. So, I have one lovely person who's going to speak, and she's going to just say a few words. So, Anissa Benitez.
Thank you, Gaby. So, Gaby, thank you for the introduction. I'm Anissa Benitez, and I'm the founder of More by Her, and it's a storytelling platform to highlight creative women who are shaping culture. So creative women who are badass, but maybe aren't amplified in the way that they deserve to be. And so Gaby's doing exactly that with this here tonight, and I'm so grateful that you had me be a part, that you met me this fall. And we met at the Google office up until a month ago. I was working as a brand marketing manager for YouTube Music, and I'd been with Google for 3 years. And I'd founded More by Her, and I recently launched a podcast, and I'd been doing so many things when it comes to public speaking or modeling or acting or performing and doing things and trying to live the truth. And I feel like I wasn't being seen. And so when Gaby met me in November, I was like surprised she found me. That was like my first reaction. I was like, how did you find me? And before tonight, how many of you, with a raise of hands, could name female founders, like more than 10, within a short period of time? Raise your hand if you can name more than 10. That's very few hands. And in going around this room, I was taking down names. I'm just blown away. So the issue with our current times is that we don't have that visibility. And so I'm so grateful for Gaby's work and everything that she's doing, because she's providing visibility and she's amplifying people who deserve to get recognition. And so when it comes to visibility, I can't really name that many female founders before tonight, but that doesn't matter to me as much as it matters to me that a young girl who wants to understand what her future could look like doesn't have a role model. She doesn't have exposure to other women who are founders, or she doesn't believe that she does. And so projects like this matter because it shows that that's not true. There's so many women, and it's not like she photographed like 2 or 3 women, 50 women over the course of this year.
Technically 55, because I added 5 more, sorry.
Check. But that's a diversity of amazing creative creators who otherwise people wouldn't have visibility into. And it shows that even though women can feel like we're alone, there's so many of us. We just need to see each other. We need to connect more. We need to hold each other accountable. And even though women are, marginalized, they're not a minority. And then as far as amplification, it just meant the world to me that you saw me, that you found me, and I know it means the world to all the other people who are in this room who feel like they're working really hard, but maybe they're not getting the recognition that they deserve, right? And they're not getting amplified in the way that they deserve. And so we're working in this interesting time, so this is also a really fun, timely piece, because with technology you feel like the space is really democratic, right? You can access your audience really easily. Conceptually, you can, right? Democracy is still a concept even online. I love the quote by like Aminatou Sow that the scam is structural, because it is. It doesn't matter if you're doing it in real life. It doesn't matter if it translates online. What's being amplified online is oftentimes what's loud. And if you're being really thoughtful and you're being really mindful and conscious of what you're putting out into the world, it's likely you're not going to float to the top and you're not going to get the recognition. You're going to feel alone. And so in these moments, because you're playing this long-term game of your brand, of your creations, you're not going to feel validated all the steps along the way. And so moments like this with Gaby's work, it means so much because it's the pat on the back that we need to know that we can continue to keep going. And so I'm so thankful for Gaby for tonight, for her work in allowing us see ourselves, right? And then also in seeing each other. So.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much. So, have fun, do the networking wall, mingle with people, talk, connect. Enjoy your night, guys. Okay. Yes.